Hello everyone, it is September 18th, 2020. Welcome to Shawna L. Francis's YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today for this transmission from the Galactic Federation of Light. Thank you all for being here and for focusing on you and on love and on transformation and awakening and being a beacon for others. Thank you for this. It's making a difference. I have been thinking about channeling, and I get a lot of these questions in my one-on-ones with you. So again, if you'd like to book a one-on-one with me, I am accepting just donations right now for those sessions. You can contact me at shawnalfrancis.com/contact. I'm starting to book into late October. So it's a little bit of a delay. So it's been an amazing journey with all of you working like this one-on-one. So it's going to take some weeks to get you in, but please do reach out if you'd like a one-on-one session. So back to channeling. A lot of people say, I want to channel. I would really love to channel. I really want to channel. Gosh, it would be amazing to channel. So a couple things I'd say about that. The idea here, I would say, is to put aside the word channeling because that has so many expectations around it. And what I would encourage you to think of this is more about building a relationship with higher guidance, building a relationship through meaningful dialogue and meaningful exchange, meaningful connection. So don't get hooked, hooked onto this idea of channeling as this thing, because really the channeling is just a means to an end. It's like the car ride from a point A to point B. It's just the medium by which you're able to have a relationship and a dialogue with higher guidance. So with that being said, you're going to also want to, and this is my own personal experience, and this is not the only way that this happens. Certainly, people have had all kinds of experiences with connecting to higher guidance that aren't going to follow these kind of general recommendations, but I'll give you some tips that I've learned over the last 2 years. You'll want to come with some good questions from your heart space, not so much your mind or confusion or worry or anger or trying to control somebody else or a situation, but it's really coming to the table with some really well thought out questions. You need some help with things. You are seeking guidance and support and answers. These are heart-centered questions that you have. You're meeting your guides halfway, okay? You've done some thinking, you've done some feeling into your heart. You are ready to be open to receive higher wisdom. So you want to be in that kind of a sacred space around all of this. So definitely take the time to do that. I'd also recommend that you are taking the time to just be able to get quiet and take that time for yourself as a reset for your energy field. So you are able to feel their presence. Feel the presence of higher beings, of your higher self, of your oversoul. If you're always in your head and that mind chatter's just constantly taking over, you're never going to be able to listen. You're never going to be able to listen. So this is important. Don't call it even meditation if that's a word that also, I can't meditate. Well, if you tell yourself that, then that will be your reality. So maybe get rid of that word meditation, but just the idea that you are able to get quiet and again, enter kind of a sacred space that is going to allow an energetic connection, not only with your own personal energy field, but with higher beings and energy fields, that higher guidance, a higher presence, something that's larger than just you here on earth, something that's bigger, more omnipresent. You'll want to focus on this. If you really want to channel and you want this kind of a relationship, you'll have to do the work to get there. Well, I say that, but I'm sure there is times where that hasn't happened for people. So these are truly just guidelines, and it can happen in all kinds of ways. But that's my recommendation. You're able to invest in this relationship, invest in yourselves, take the time to be able to get quiet and get to that sacred space where you're able to create this connection, create this really important connection. You're meeting your guides halfway. Another tip here, you know, we talk about journaling a lot here, and it has been a huge part of my journey and being able to do what I do today with the Galactic Federation of Light. I have journals upon journals of dialogues with these higher beings, and they've been absolutely critical to my awakening, absolutely critical to me and my mission. Writing down a question, it forces a few things. It forces you to really be able to articulate what it is you want to have help with. You know, if it's just an idea or a worry or anxiety and it's jumbled in your head with all these other thoughts, that's really going to be hard for your guides to be able to really hone in on what your intention is. So writing down a question in a journal, on a piece of paper, on a chalkboard, on a napkin, you know, that's going to force you to really get down to the crux of what it is you're wondering about, what it is you're needing help with. And I highly recommend that you get to a really quiet heart space, you know, as you think about really what are the questions you want help with. Write it down. It creates resonance, some clarity here with your intention and what it is you're needing. Because again, you have free will. So you have to meet your guides halfway in this way. And, you know, after you write that question, I wouldn't necessarily call what happens after that automatic writing. I think it's more just, you've asked the question, you've asked for an answer, and then maybe within a few moments, maybe some kind of words, imagery, feelings will come to you. Whatever that is, as outrageous as it seems, and even if it feels like it's your own imagination, which it will, because it's coming from inside you, just write that down. Whatever comes to mind, just write it down without overthinking it, without second guessing it, without wondering about it. Just write it all down. It's not automatic writing where that pencil just starts writing on its own. That's not what this is. And then once you get that answer down, take a moment, 10 minutes, an hour a day, and go back and revisit that answer. And you may be really surprised at the wisdom that came through. And you'll realize, okay, that really wasn't my imagination, because I honestly didn't know the answer to that question before it came. And I guess even on that token, even if it is your imagination and it has given you some insight that you didn't have before, then hallelujah, you're getting closer to getting to some truth here and the support that you need. So, you know, this is beautiful. It's exciting. It's amazing, you know, but now is the time the energy frequencies are right to support this type of connection to our higher selves, to our guides, to the Galactic Federation of Light. And then finally, I'd say, just don't have expectations for what channeling or this connection might look like. It may be just very subtle. It may be more of a feeling. It may just be that you know that you're connected and being guided. It might be your intuition piping in. It could be a song that gets stuck in your head and there's a message there for you. My guides early on used music a lot to break through and to get me to wake up and understand what was happening to me. They used music a lot, actually. You know, it's paying attention to the little signs and the symbols and people you meet and books that you are attracted to. It's your excitement, following your excitement. Outside of any kind of connection that you might have, or, you know, wondering if you're connected or channeling, your highest excitement, your bliss is really, truly your compass and where your soul wants you to go. And that's pretty undeniable. That you can always count on. And you can always count on that, you know, what excites you to change with time. So you've got to be dynamic there. What might excite you right now may not excite you in a year. And with the way things are going here on Earth, I mean, it may not excite you in a month or a few days. So being open to the flow of life, So we'll save the rest of that for another conversation. All right, so I channeled the Galactic Federation of Light among other highly evolved beings of light. And they are just, they covet this time with you and to be able to do this transmission every day. I'm really trying hard to do it every day. It's not easy. And if I skip a day or two, please don't get worried about me. Anyway, thanks again for being here. I'm going to get quiet and we'll see what the Galactic Federation of Light has to say today. Hello once again, beautiful beings of light here on Earth. This is the Galactic Federation of Light, and we are so honored and humbled to be here with you right now at this moment. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up to you, for your highest good. The Earth is going through a massive transition. This is the likes that people have not seen ever before on this plane of existence. We are very much focused right now on you creating a life from choice. Many of you are wondering, well, what about your spaceships? What about disclosure? I want to meet an ET, I'm ready. When is this show going to get started? I'm really, really anxious to get this underway. I'm really tired. I'm really tired of this battle and what's going on. Come on already. We've been waiting for years. So yes, we hear you. We hear you with these messages and with these emotions and these feelings. My darlings, can you please be patient and understand that there are massive changes, massive progress being made on your earth plane right now? Please know this. Please know in your hearts that this is the truth. There may be things that are not on your radar, maybe things you are completely unaware that are happening. From our point of view here, from this broader vantage point, where we have the luxury of being able to understand this progression over thousands and thousands of years, please know and understand and feel when we say massive progress is being made. It's amazing, amazing what's happening. And as each and every one of you awaken to your true nature, embody love, that choice to embody love and not fear, you are exponentially helping this process along. And it is joyous. It is absolutely joyous. If you could see all of us higher dimensional beings of light who are in the stands cheering you on with every small step you make toward liberation, the sound of our cheering would be deafening. It would be deafening. Please just be easy on yourselves. Please have faith. And we do not mean to dismiss or discredit anything that you may be experiencing here on this earth plane right now. We understand this is difficult. We understand that there is a feeling of impatience and enough already. How do we convey to you truly that the power lies within each and every one of you to make this process happen even faster? This is why the awakening, your personal journeys of awakening, are just so very critical. They are everything. This is everything. We will get to the fun and juicy stuff around disclosure and our ships of light. We've already done some talking about this before, but my friends, your focus right now must be on raising your consciousness, awakening to the fact that you are absolutely powerful, creative, and made from love. And this is why you are here, to beam love and light, to be that beacon of light, to be the one that holds the light, holds the love, no matter what is happening here on the planet. This is what is going to allow you to weather what's coming. Do you understand this, my friends? This raised frequency, your raised vibration, and your knowing, you are not sleepwalking any longer. You are not a victim any longer. You are not succumbing to the party line, what's being spoon-fed to you in the media, what your fellows would want you to believe, your leadership. No, this is you knowing who you are and making conscious choices for yourselves. This is what's bringing Earth into her new fifth dimensional reality. It is not us, although we are helping as much as we can as your faithful guides to make this happen. My friends, this is you. you as sovereign beings of light. You are here to expand that love and light, bring a resonance that's going to help everybody traverse this new state of being. It will continue to be difficult on many levels. You will continue to perceive pain, suffering, and strife around you. Can you get to a point where you understand that this is okay and it's part of a larger plan? Can you get to a point where you are not succumbing to the misery and the anxiety that's being fostered right now as the world puts a spotlight on all the horrible things that are going on, all the things that are meant to tear you down and keep you insecure and in the dark? Know that there are amazing, beautiful things happening on this planet right now. You are a part of this movement. You are critical to this movement. This is where your focus should be. My beautiful loved ones, it's on you. Shining your light, breaking through the barriers, the debris, the light and the darkness, a balance within yourselves, a knowingness of who you are, your authentic truth. You are omnipresent. You are a beautiful soul, one with God, one with all, infinite in nature, made from love. We're helping you to remember this. We are your guides in this way. This may be new territory for you. Of course it is. This is a journey of discovery. Of course you're not going to know how to do this. You're going to have to feel your way through it. And how beautiful will this be? This is a path of discovery. With every little thing that you discover anew, every little thing that delights you, we also delight in that discovery with you. We get to experience this along with you, and it brings us great joy to see all of you awakening to joy, to love, to a new path that's not full of fear, worry, and anxiety, where you've really trapped yourself, created this fortress around yourself to protect your hearts. We're breaking that down. We're helping you break that down. These are your choices. So in this phase of this journey, it's all about you, my dear ones. You as individuals, singularities here on earth. This is about you. What are you doing to embody love and light? How are you setting aside judgments, first for yourselves and then for others? How are you understanding what's really most important in this world for your happiness? Not placing so much importance on false happiness, the happiness that leaves you empty and yearning for more. Happiness is not going to come from outside of you. It comes from within you. It comes from your heart space. We love this path you're on. We revel in your discoveries, your delights, your surprises, as more and more becomes apparent to you in your heart and in your knowing. This is the phase you're in right now. It's all about you, your truth, discovering your true nature, remembering who you are, and choosing love. Please ask for help. Ask for guidance. And there are many light workers on earth right now whose sole mission it is to help you evolve and awaken to the truth of yourselves. Reach out for help. This is the most important thing that you can be focused on right now. And as you evolve and as things progress and move along, we'll continue to talk about new things as you're ready. Please trust in this process and trust yourselves. Please trust yourselves. And with that, we leave you today with this message. All right. Thank you so much, Galactic Federation of Light, and thank you, each and every one of you who are watching. Please donate. I would happily and humbly accept your donation of love if these transmissions are helpful. This is my full-time job. My guides assure me I'll have all the abundance I need, and I do. I absolutely do. But I would humbly appreciate a donation. So that link, I'll put that in the description for this video. Please like the videos. Please subscribe. That's going to help get this message out to a broader audience. All right, guys. Have a great day. Mwah. Love you.